When duty calls, the Nigerian Army responds across Nigeria from Kebbi to Maiduguri, from Plateau to other operational areas. Our troops remain alert and committed to their responsibilities. Welcome to episode 47 of Soja Weekly Update, your roundup of key activities, operations and developments involving the Nigerian Army. I am Francis Kabile. This week, we provide a straightforward look at ongoing operations and engagements shaping national security under the leadership of Lieutenant General Waidi Shaibu. Welcome back from that break. Now, as we begin, Chief of Army Staff conducts operational tours in Borno Kebbi, charges troops to sustain vigilance and intensify operations. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Waidi Shaibu, has carried out operational assessment visits to Borno and Kebbi states, during which he charged troops to sustain vigilance, maintain an aggressive operational posture, and intensify efforts in addressing prevailing security challenges within their respective theaters. During his visit to Headquarters Joint Task Force Northeast Operation Hadim Kai in Maiduguri, General Shaibu assessed the security situation and ongoing operations aimed at countering terrorist activities in the Northeast. Addressing troops, he commended their resilience and gallantry, urging them to remain steadfast, avoid complacency, and maintain maximum situational awareness to forestall emerging threats. He further emphasized the need for enhanced supervision, coordination, and intelligence gathering to sustain operational gains across the theater. The theater commander, Major General Abdul Salam Abubakar, briefed the Chief of Army Staff on recent operational activities, achievements, and challenges within the area of responsibility. As part of the visit, the Executive Governor of Borno State, Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, paid a courtesy call on the Chief of Army Staff. Governor Zulum congratulated Lieutenant General Shaibu on his appointment as the 25th Chief of Army Staff and acknowledged his significant contributions to the reduction of insurgency in the region. He expressed confidence in the Chief of Army Staff's ability to consolidate ongoing efforts to restore lasting peace and reaffirmed the state government's commitment to continued collaboration with the Nigerian Army. General Shaibu thanked the governor for his support and assured him of the Nigerian Army's resolve to intensify efforts towards restoring enduring peace and stability to Borno State and the entire Northeast. In a related engagement, the Chief of Army Staff conducted an operational tour of Kebbi State on 17th November 2025, where he directed troops of Operation Fansanyaman to intensify efforts towards securing the release of students abducted from Government Girls Comprehensive Senior Secondary School, MAGA, in Danko, Wasago local government area. Addressing frontline commanders and troops, he ordered intelligence-driven operations and relentless day and night pursuit of the abductors, stressing that the safe return of the children remains a top priority. General Shaibu also met with local vigilantes and hunters, describing them as critical partners in leveraging terrain knowledge to support the ongoing search and rescue efforts. Earlier in the visit, he paid a condolence call on the traditional ruler of Danko, Alhaji Abubakar Ibrahim Alaji, and the school principal, Hajia Rabi Musa Magaji, assuring them of the military's commitment to rescuing the abducted students unharmed. He further charged troops to remain professional and disciplined, act within the rules of engagement, and remain focused on restoring peace and security across Kebbi State and its surrounding areas. Lieutenant General Shaibu was accompanied on both operational tours by principal staff officers from Army Headquarters. Meanwhile, leadership and training, cornerstones of military effectiveness. Chief of Army Staff on operational tour of one division. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Waidi Shaibu, has reaffirmed that strong leadership and continuous training remain the cornerstones of the Nigerian Army's operational effectiveness in addressing contemporary security threats. He made this known on Wednesday, 19th November 2025, during his operational tour of 1 Division area of responsibility in Kaduna. After receiving an operational briefing, the Chief of Army Staff addressed officers at the division auditorium, emphasizing that leadership remains the most decisive factor in tackling insecurity. He noted that effective leadership at all levels is essential for safeguarding lives and property, urging officers to remain exemplary figures whom soldiers can confidently rely on. The Chief of Army Staff also highlighted that leading troops in battle is a core responsibility of every officer, calling for unflinching dedication, loyalty, and purposeful leadership on and off the battlefield. At a separate address to soldiers on parade, the Army Chief charged troops to obey and trust their commanders, stressing the importance of loyalty, discipline, and commitment in executing their constitutional duties. General Shaibu also highlighted the indispensable role of training in military professionalism, describing it as the best gift the institution offers its personnel. He encouraged soldiers to take full advantage of courses provided by Nigerian Army training schools and divisional institutions to improve their competence and enhance personal development. He added that the welfare of officers and soldiers remain a priority under his leadership. As part of the visit, the Chief of Army Staff commissioned a newly built soldiers' canteen at the division headquarters. The operational tour marks Chief of Army Staff's first visit to 1 division since assuming office. Now to operational successes. Troops disrupt gun-running network, recover arms in Plateau State. Troops of Operation Enduring Peace have recorded significant successes in ongoing efforts to curb illicit arms trafficking and enhance security within the Joint Operations Area in Plateau State. On 13th November 2025, troops of Sector 2 conducted a raid on a suspected gun runners hideout at Fashorun village in Dafo district, Bokos local government area. Although the suspect fled the location before troops arrived, a thorough search of the hideout led to the recovery of 1 AK-47 rifle, 1 AK-47 magazine, 1 submachine gun, 2 Dane guns, 42 rounds of 7.60mm special ammunition, 84 rounds of 9mm ammunition, 20 cartridges, 6 mobile phones, and 330,000 naira cash. In a related operation conducted on 14th November 2025, troops of 3 Division Garrison Joint Task Force Operation Enduring Peace, acting on credible intelligence under the recently launched Operation Peace Shield, intercepted a suspected gun runner, identified as Ishaya Musa, at the Jebu Bassa bypass checkpoint in Bassa local government area. A detailed search of the suspect and accompanying property led to the recovery of 6 fabricated single barrel rifles, 2 fabricated revolver rifles, 1 Dane gun, 1 expended cartridge, and other sundry items. All recovered items are in custody while efforts are ongoing to track and apprehend the fleeing suspects. These operations demonstrate the unwavering commitment of Operation Enduring Peace to dismantling criminal networks, preventing the proliferation of illegal weapons, and maintaining peace and stability across Plateau State. The Nigerian Army urges members of the public to remain law-abiding, avoid activities that undermine community safety, and continue to support security agencies in building a peaceful and secure environment for all. The Nigerian Army is always ready to act, so let's do our part by being responsible citizens and staying away from activities that can harm our communities. Let's build a Nigeria where everyone can thrive and prosper. That wraps up episode 47 of Soja Weekly Update. Thank you for staying informed on the activities and operations of the Nigerian Army. For more updates, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on our current and previous productions on Nigerian Army Info TV on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X. I am Francis Kobile. Join us again next week for another episode.